Hello, everybody. Welcome back here. The Daily Report. I want to say thank you guys for watching and welcome to the new subscribers, guys. Appreciate your comments and the wishes for it. But what's gonna happen? Right now is you're watching this video. This energy is gonna be within. I'm talking about like less than 20 hours for it. We are going to have the moon is going to be joining Saturn, but that's going to be semi-square the north node. The moon knots and the karmic ruler coming together, and since the moon is controlling the knots, that's how it goes with this. And the moon's joining Saturn, you're going to find out what is limiting you in your destiny. What is stopping you there? But the answer, you're gonna find it in about 3 days. Because in 3 days, the moon's gonna be joining the North Node. Very special, kind of like at times we're living in a lot of shifts, a lot of things are coming. You may feel this intensity of energies. At the same time, you feel the energies like you don't need this. You don't need this intensity. You want to have, you want to live in peace. You want to live within security. You want to be living within internal situations, and everything that pretty much pushes you out of way of that state of peace can be triggered in there because you want to live happy. You want to be that it comes from Venus divine energies with Uranus, and that energy is going to be continue going on in there. They're not yet fully engaged, but in the next days they're going to be at fully engaged in there. Pretty much they are really on that divine aspects to be, because Venus is at 18 degrees 51 minutes, while Uranus is in 19 degrees 10 minutes. But don't forget about it that Uranus is retrograde in spiritual mode, teaching you your expressions to express your soul love within yourself. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna get you through going right here so you can see the chart. In the morning, same as yesterday, the things is gonna be with Mars. But since the moon is gonna be shifting into Pisces, we are gonna be looking at the mysteries behind everything. What is the trigger, the ending? What is gonna be the consequences? What is the effects of our actions? What is it at the end? What is it out of that tunnel that you went in yesterday of the rabbit hole? Because there's going to be a new light when the moon enters Aries. There's going to be a new things. And when the moon is going to be transitioning through Aries in about 3-4 days, she's going to be half her first quarter moon after the new moon. What kind of cardinal changes you're going to be making it there? What kind of cardinal changes? And those cardinal changes is going to be actually coming in today with as she's down below. The moon is about your emotions and energies and vibrations. But as you see it here, she's going to be joining here the North Node that it's squaring currently with the Sun. And Mars, your actions are focused within the growth. You need to look at the growth. If you don't grow daily, what do you do? Are you working on yourself? Are you getting it in there? Or are you waiting on somebody to comes in and says, like, here is your growth. I'm giving it to you. I did that growth for you. It's not gonna happen. You gotta be doing it that work. So talking about with these energies, what's lying into the shadow, which is gonna be a midheaven, that it's gonna be at 7 o'clock in the morning. That is going to be opposing Jupiter, and you're going to be seeing it that lack of growth can really suppress you. Doubts, doubts kills more dreams than anything else. So seeing inside of your shadow could be a critical at this time, but it's also very healthy because that way the Mars sees what is it of this. If you work more within masculine energies right now within yourself, you are ready for actions. if you're working within your feminine energies in there, you're going to be looking at these divine energies. They are coming in, they are available, and how to succeed everything within your destiny, how to get into your destiny. So all this is going to be coming in together as a February, that it's going to be when Mars, Venus, and Pluto is going to be coming together at Aquarius. This is going to be a very interesting, because in 2026 there are going to be a lot more going on there. But this is just kind of like a preview versions, you to begin, you to learn. So talking about in the next hour, the ascendant is going to be with the sun. The midheaven still is going to be at Scorpio. Now the authorities sees each other. What it's been missing in the shadow. What is this suppression? Why I cannot just go and get my destiny? You gotta work your destiny to get it. You have to be work on yourself in that point. And a lot of the people think that, like, okay, it's written on the stars, I'm not gonna do anything. And that is the big time fooling yourself, because of the inner work that you're doing within you. It is proportional to what you're gonna get. There is no such a something for nothing. A lot of the people living in the illusions that the energy is there. Okay, a lot of the people don't even have the spiritual intelligence about the energies exchanges. Can't just take something, you have to also give something. And the people who not giving, they are the people who never gonna have, doesn't matter how much energy, money, and so on they have, they never understand this, so they're never gonna be happy. If you're not happy with the little, you're not gonna be happy with the, even if the whole universe you have. But that is a perception that it is tied up with fulfillment of your destiny as a soul. So talking about later on at there's gonna be at 9 o'clock midheaven going to a Sag. Basically, it's not gonna have a lot of to do with this. You're gonna be looking, what should I do? What should I say? With this energy, the ascendant is in Aquarius, very beautiful position with Chiron. Talk about this Chiron over and over. Look within yourself as a you healing yourself in there. How much of that healing is through others, and how much healing is through your own self? How much did you took a pain that was not yours from others within yourself, and you took it as your own pain, as your own wounds, and you heal it within you, so that can benefit the society? But how much you did not did of your own wounds from within yourself? And this is going to be some pretty good revaluations, because of fix yourself first. And this is like an airplane, when the mask pop in, what do they tell you? Put your mask first on yourself before you help somebody. That's what you need to do. Work on yourself first. And that is going to be a shifting of consciousness within. So that's why you may gonna feel like I want to go to bed, I sleep a lot, or you stay too late. It's one way or another, maybe affect you even the both ways. Take a look within yourself, though. Now we're talking about in the next hour, midheaven is going between Venus and Mercury. Mercury is already entering Capricorn. A lot of talks is gonna be a lot of either like it or not. You may hear about things about governments, about situations, about this, about that. For it, the news channels and so on, governors and so on, or you beginning to talk about dealing with the government stuff, government situations, isn't there. The good part is Mercury have no negative aspect, which is great. That is in one side is very beautiful. The only thing that this time it is about Pluto with the ascendant, and that it's in Pisces, but it's going to be for about no more than 20-25 minutes, affecting energy of this point. And that energy is going to be kind of like trigger you to look the consequences of things, the way you did not transform and change, compared to what you'd still have to do. You know what you need to do. Overcome your fears, limitations, and begin to have your personal consciousness expansions within yourself. So the new knowledge is available within you for you first, and then you give it to others. Oh boy, talking about beautiful energies right now. That energy is gonna come in with Mars. Actions, midheaven with Mars, just beautiful growth, really beautiful growth. As the Moon and Saturn supporting all this, and Jupiter, you're gonna see that beautiful grow within the masculine, or your understandings about masculine and the performance and art. There is a cardinal changes all over the place. Is it about taking the things in your hands, but with the proper understanding? Mars has no negative aspect, thanks God. And that can talk about a lot of government positive contracts. That's going to be talking about a new contract that you're going to have to make. Um, you maybe decide to go ahead and having a full service, public service to people, so on. That power, it's lying within you. Okay, that power lies within you. You're gonna be finding what you need to do within yourself, as far as this energy to be put it out there. It might be connecting with something in the material world that is coming from Jupiter. There is in Taurus, talking about moving to another place on the planet, maybe going, getting some things done, a new property, new place, new job, new opportunities, because Jupiter is a opportunity. But guess what? You have to listen to feminine energies inside of you. The sudden changes in the soul that's happening, and they're coming from who? From Uranus towards Venus. Okay. So talking about the next hour, guys, midheaven is going to be within the authority. That is going to be squaring the North Node and Chiron. Talk about this. You, you have to authorize these things inside of you that are gonna comes in, and it's that energy with Uranus to work. The universe wants to work within your authority and tell you, hey, I already authorized what you want, but that doesn't mean you gotta be lazy and not doing it. You gotta go work. You gotta go ahead study. You have to go do something. You need to make those phone calls. You need to go ahead and change your place. You need to do this. I'm authorized everything for you, but you gotta do it. And the people who's not doing it, they're like fighting their own destiny. That it is some of the people who's gonna be finding out that out, because this energy is right here with the sun and midheaven. It goes directly to the north node, and from the north node, that semi-square with the moon and Saturn right there is gonna show you you're limiting yourself. You're limiting your intuitions inside of you that it comes in, and that intuition, and it's limited. It doesn't give authorizations for what? Because you're afraid of it. You ask for something, but you're afraid when you be given to receive. Are you open to receive, guys? When you're open to receive, doesn't matter what this is. All right. So talking about in the next hour, the midheaven is walking with an Aquarius squaring Jupiter. That's going to be affecting for about 20 minutes. That energy's there. The ascendant is squaring Lilith, but also the ascendant is squaring the moon and Saturn. They're not a fully oppositions. The moon with Leo and the moon with Saturn and Lilith, but you're gonna feel the effects. So be mindful about this energies effects that it comes in of the shadow self, the shadow side of yourself, pulling you down, making these oppositions within you. Okay, because the gravity can be work as a pull, which is Lilith can pull the the moon energies down, or the moon's energies can pull the Lilith up. What is going to be though? How are you gonna be react? If you have a courage facing the Lilith side of in yourself, basically hiding that feminine energies of Lilith within yourself, they have not been raised up, then Mars is gonna be helping. As you see, this energies here from Mars with trining the Lilith and trining Jupiter is about to outgrow it, outgrow your desires, outgrow your things, heal what the damage from Lilith maybe is within yourself, because Lilith is at Virgo. Okay, so talking about this ascendant for a minute, is gonna be like, why cannot be a friends? Me and my higher self and the lower self, oh, they can be a friend. The one is telling you what is the lower situation can be, and the other is telling you what the higher can be. When the one goes down below, the other one pulls you up. When you're way up, what are you doing? The other one is pull you down. So you kind of like go up and down within your emotions and you're wondering why. But when they are friends and they both work for you and they just giving you informations and you put the authority within this, then you're going to find out how to be in alignment within the energies instead of you bouncing back the bouncing bunny for it. But yeah, rabbit hole is a rabbit hole. All right, so talking about in the next hour, there the ascendant is going at that Gemini is going to be squaring Neptune. You may going to have some visions in there that it's going to be blocked. You may have this communications issues as well in there, but the midheaven that is in Aquarius, he's going to be telling you, hey, go ahead and you work. You have to rebel against anything and everything that stands in your way. Go get your destiny and go find your love. Because your love is in the universe. Just go. Just go get it. It's yours. Yes, it is. But you gotta work. Who have to authorize that work? You. All right. So talking about the next hour, midheaven goes with the moon and Saturn. Oh, that energy is gonna be working itself out in there. A lot of positiveness from Mars, a lot of positiveness and a growth push from both Jupiter and Mars towards Saturn and the moon. You are going to be finding a lot of intuitions. You are going to be understanding your higher self and your lower self. And now the intuition is like, oh, if I do this lower action, then I'm going to have a lower effects. If I do these higher actions, I'm going to have these higher effects, but I'm going to be abandoning my lower side. So I need to find this way, this fine line of balance inside of me to go forward. And that line of balance is going to comes in. That is it between Uranus and the moon. But this is a minor aspect, but sometimes those minor aspects that are going to comes in and get you right in the spot, right when you need them. All right, so talking about in the next hour, talking about family. We've been talking about this. I've been talking about this into the new moon to a full moon report about this angel wings there. You catched it, it's good. But if you're afraid to fly, if you're afraid to open, spread your wings to live happily in life, then you won't be able to catch those energies. Even though the energy is going to be pushing you, go do it, go get it, go understand it, go be with it. Okay, go have that within you. And a lot of you is going to be looking at within yourself, what should I do? You're going to keep doing it until the job gets done. You to be happy, but the happiness from you to go ahead and pass it through the other people. That is the power within you. All right, so talking about in the next hour, midheaven goes into Aries. You're gonna feel that moon when it gets there. Yep, you're going to feel it. First, the moon is going to be squaring Mars, then it's going to begin to squaring the sun. And talking about those energies, those are only a previews. You're going to have it for like about 20 minutes, no more than that. But for some of you, this can be just plenty enough just to get you on fire because the things doesn't move. Ascendant, as you see it in your screen, which is here at Leo, that squaring towards Jupiter and semi-square that it comes in and oppositions with Pluto. Oh, afraid you don't want to change. Oh, if you don't change for me, I cannot be with you. That's a lower energies. Okay, ordering or demanding is not working in there. Everything that is forced and it doesn't happen naturally is not worth having it. You guys gonna learn this and you understand all that within yourself. That doesn't mean that you don't have to grow and look behind your shadow. What you have not grow, because some of the things that you don't have or can achieve is because you have not grown as a personality within yourself. All right, so talking about in the next hour, the midheaven, it's gonna be with that place where the moon pretty much is gonna be. It's gonna be squaring Pluto and the sun in there. The authority does not want to change. As I said, the evolution cannot be stopped. The evolution can even overcome the power of death. Even if your physical death is experienced, even if you as an energy end up in the universe as you are, end up in the black hole, that black hole is going to be exploding of collecting so much energies in there within, then it's going to blow up and create a new galaxy, creating a new life, new earth. Still, evolution still is gonna be going. Like it or not, it is what it is. But looking at with in this aspect in there, you're gonna be looking at for the new things inside of you. Those new things they are gonna be coming, and they're gonna be working directly with Saturn. They're gonna be working with within this squaring oppositions of the cardinal changes. Most of astrologers, when there is a square, there is intense energies. But when you look at it within the intensity in there, there is two things can happen. Either you're gonna be crushed, or you're gonna become a diamond. What is your case? You will know within you. Are you gonna become a diamond that reflects the light? Or are you gonna be crushed from within? What is that gonna be for you? Changes. And if you did the right things and you're shining now, you will shine. Midheaven is between Jupiter and Uranus in their positive energies. Very interesting positions. The Venus is good. And as you see it, the energy of Lilith and Mars is doing okay. You may gonna feel like a emerging of the need of intimacy, sexual energies inside of you. That's when the masculine is gonna feel that. But where is your energy is going? So that energy is gonna be going towards Saturn and the Moon, as you see this from Lilith down in the bottom. That kite that it's made, that's where I come from. And then this energies they're gonna be from midheaven. It's gonna be supporting that your inner work. But if you don't want to do the inner work, guess what? You have intensity. That is gonna be the pressure of the moon with Lilith. That it's gonna be affecting you. All right, so talking about the next hour, this is going to be at 8 o'clock in the afternoon. That energy is going to be connecting with opposing Saturn and the moon in there. If you're Virgo, you're probably going to be experiencing some of this seeking through the illusion, seeking it through what is not perfect. You see that like, no, this cannot be. This is just illusion. This is just. Eh. I don't like those and so on in there. But Mercury, beautiful energies with the ascendant. Mars, beautiful energies with the ascendant. Jupiter, beautiful energies with the ascendant. And if you go through that energies of the ascendant, you're finding out that those energies actually that work for you. You're seeing it through the BS. It's kind of like Virgo. It's the lie detector, but before it's been a lie detector, she needs to gathering the information and is giving it to who? Is giving it to Libra. The Virgo is the one who holds the scales, but she needs to be blindfolded from her own self, not to be this taking sides, and so on. And talking about in the next hour, which is going to be at 9 o'clock, that intense energy of here, it's like, well, I'm not friendly, or we are not friendly. What is going on with this? What is going on with that? What is it? This? At the end, you're beginning to understanding, since the moon is in Pisces, that some of the things is not what they were. They appear to be that it was, and that energies within yourself. You're understanding this right now, but you clearing a lots of transformations within yourself. You're doing that inner work that it needs to be. That energy is going to be coming in together under the universe. It's going to be working with Venus. It's going to be working with the North Node, and it's going to be healing. Talking about the divine aspect from the ascendant towards Chiron in there, the reason is are you the best friend first from within yourself? How friendly you are with your emotions? Can you keep your emotions under control? So is your vibrations and your understanding within. Be mindful, because usually about that time, maybe someone can really make you mad. Hopefully, not yourself. All right, so talking about this energy is going to be continued, but this time is going to be with the visions. But the ascendant has the clarity of what needs to be changed and transformed, and is going to authorize some changes that needs to happen where? At home, in the fourth house. Okay, that energy is right here. This red intensity energies that it's going to come in. They are about asking you about one thing, to authorize the friendshipness from within. If you're not friend, we not have to make it. If you don't have these friendly situations, you don't have to do it. And you're gonna find out that this oppositions here with Neptune can be only resolved with the authority. If you're authorizing the shadow to screw up with your minus through the energies, and you're feeling this shadow things from other people, and you accept them as the truth because of your fear for it, you're gonna be staying on that rabbit hole. You're not even gonna go through that rabbit hole. Maybe you're just still sitting there in fears. But the only way you can actually get in there is going inside that rabbit hole from yesterday. Get it in there. And if you didn't got that job yesterday, today is going to be this reminder for you. And talking about in the next hour, which is going to be 11 p.m., this divine energies of the balance that it's going to be needs to be made. Mars can be really on that energy. That's going to be for 20 minutes or less for you. But talking about Venus is in a beautiful, beautiful, powerful energies, and at the same time, you are gonna be able to do that inner work for the family. It's all about the family, guys. That meet heaven at home. Imagine you have that peace when you get at home, whereas everyone understands everyone. Everyone knows what the rest of the people are going through it, and everyone knows when to approach, when to help, with what to help, or they can just leave you alone within your own battles because they know you have to find it. and win it within yourself so you can achieve this divine balance that Libra represents. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. Hopefully, you have a great day. Thank you so much, and come back tomorrow for wisdom and astrology here. Be loved, guys.